What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Empty Podcast. You are listening to me, Faith, and my lovely hosts.
I thought you were going to say your lovely hose, but this hoe is named Will.
And my name is Rebecca. I was trying to think of what YouTuber goes, hey guys, what's up? It's your boy. You know, maybe that's just like a classic generic YouTube opening.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Who says that?
That's a Vine.
Who says that? It's a Vine. Come on, Becca.
I thought it sounded
Becca.
familiar. You know what? I'm
I
sorry.
can't believe you didn't remember the Vine.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Maybe subconsciously I was remembering it. Thank you very much.
To be fair, Saikuno also goes, what's up, guys? It's Saikuno here.
Are we just, we're doing impersonations actually this week.
Saikuno hasn't been canceled yet, so you know what?
This whole episode is just impersonations. We'll just take turns.
I will say, I do have a quick update I forgot to tell you guys about.
Ooh.
That, you know what? We do have an awesome podcast, and Faith, I'm gonna intervene in your beautiful intro for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
We are gonna have a little bit of we're celebrating this week for a couple of reasons. One of them, I mean, it was Faith's birthday yesterday, so like, all hail Queen Faith, who is slowly descending into uncomfortable adulthood faster than the rest
Seriously,
of us.
though. Actually, Will's old. To be fair, Will's older than me. I don't think we did a special for Will's birthday.
Did we?
Boy, when
Did
was
we
your
not mention
birthday?
my birthday?
I forget your birthday.
Did you just say what? You forget my birthday?
Oh, I don't know your birthday off by
April.
heart. I'm sorry. When's my birthday?
You're late December, right?
April 29th.
I actually do have
April
a guess for you,
29th.
Becca. I have like December 28th, and no, Faith, you are wrong.
Faith is just
I know,
thinking of
I'm
my birthday and your birthday because my birthday is December 29th.
That's exactly
Okay, it was a
what
day
happened.
off.
Yep. Will, is your birthday... Your birthday is a teen birthday. It's either 13, 14, or 16.
Or gay teen.
It's 2019.
What?
Okay, we're celebrating nonetheless. So we're going to have some more get to know you things. I don't know. It's probably going to be next week you're going to hear them because Faith, our beautiful queen, can't get her audio right ever and forgets to upload it all the time. Even when I'm like, hey Faith, trying to edit things. Only time I can edit things this week, and Faith's like, 3 hours later, she's like, oh shit, I forgot to hit post. I'm like, okay. Regardless, we will have another episode out where we also do questions. We, kind of pre-recorded it, and it was really fun. But we're also celebrating the fact that David Dobrik is still canceled because Jeff Wittek, which is one of his friends, if anyone watches the H3 podcast back in last month when the only thing they were talking about was David Dobrik, shout out to you, Will. You know that there was all these conspiracies about what happened to this guy, Jeff Wittek, who is in the vlog squad, what happened to his eye. And so he released in the last couple weeks this docu-series called Don't Try This at Home, which was supposed to be about him overcoming his greatest fear because David Dobrik wanted to make a really cool comeback video after COVID, after he stopped filming. So he made all of his friends sign up for skydiving lessons and get their skydiving license, and that's Jeff Wittek's biggest fear. But then the series turns into this. David Dobrik almost fucking killed me because David Dobrik decided it was such a good idea to whip his friends around on an excavator or something like that. It's a big...
Yeah.
You guys know what that is, right?
Yeah.
It's a big old, claw.
Yeah, it's a big
machine,
claw for building
Yeah.
buildings. And so this genius, David Dobrik, fucking just so smart, such an intelligent, well-rounded young man, decided it was a good idea to put it basically all the way up in the air, like literally like 20 feet, and dangle a rope off it and have his friends swing around on it. And then he stopped really suddenly. And this guy, Jeff Wittick, trigger warning, because gore, like literally smashed his skull on it. He almost lost his eye. He almost died.
Dude.
He like screwed up. He broke his leg. He broke his skull. Like the top half of his like face came off. He almost lost his eye.
Oh my God.
It was insane. So, I was worried that when this series that Jeff Wittick did came out, people would be like, oh, Jeff forgives him, so let's all forgive David. Luckily, we're celebrating the fact that that is not the case. I wanted to give a little update for everyone, both co-hosts and listeners, that David Dobrik is still canceled, and we're still living for it, because even Jeff Wittick says that this guy's a freaking idiot. Just like the dumbest guy he knows, and he has trouble forgiving him. And I mean, the videos don't make him look any better. He's like, it's a
we love it when
mistake.
shitty people stay shitty.
Yeah. So
Like,
that's my little celebration. Just a little sip of the tea that's coming up, because Sister Will has some amazing things to talk about for the second half. But first, my beautiful girl Faith. We're gonna let her take the reins for however long she wants, asks us whatever questions she wants, and we're obviously gonna hear from her as well, because Faith is, I'm just gonna say it, I'm gonna be mushy. Faith is one of the kindest, most amazing, quirky. And I know quirky is weird to throw around, but Faith, you're fucking weird. You're really goddamn weird, and I love you for it.
Happy birthday, Faith. You're just so weird.
But
Happy
Faith,
birthday.
Happy
but
birthday.
like happy birthday, but you're weird, but happy birthday.
Well, that's part of the reason why I love her, though. And I want to say that, like, I want people to get to know her. And Faith, I don't know how else to say this, but Faith makes me uncomfortable in the best ways. Where she'll say things and my body will reject them, but they just make the world a better place. Like, I laugh when she, like, oohs. I'm just like, I hate it. I hate everything about it. It makes me so uncomfortable when I love you. Okay. Cue the maniacal music, apparently. But yeah, we have some amazing stuff coming up. So keep on listening, and give a thumbs up if you're excited for this episode. And yeah,
and for every time that I make Becca cringe today, please take a shot. If you're underage, take a shot of apple juice.
Okay, we're playing a drinking game to get through COVID.
Yeah.
Whether or not I stay true to it, who fucking knows?
Okay, every time you make me cringe, I will take a shot of my coolers. Because I have a couple coolers in front of me. I've had a very long weekend at work, knee deep in fish tanks and hermit crab tanks and all the good stuff, all the smelly stuff. So I'm ready to take some shots of my, you know what? It's Reba's Bevy review. My favorite, my twisted tea, half and half. Twisted tea, half and half. Is one of my drinkies, and then the other drink is a new one I've never had, Crown Royal apple or cranberry apple. It's a premium whiskey cocktail. So we're beving. And
we stand a alcoholic queen.
I'm not an alcoholic. I drink like once a month, and apparently it's always on this
has gotten
podcast.
a lot better.
I used to be an alcoholic queen who drank like 3 times a week because I was like, party, I'm 19.
Honey. 19.
All right.
Okay,
keep listening.
Okay, wait. Do you actually think about that, though? How you can already see the different generational gaps between our generation and just a generation before us, and you're like, I'm not that old. Like, there are people who are still in college who are 23. I can't be that old.
It's like, bro.
I feel it.
Like, but when you think about it, people our age at this point have probably already finished college. Like, I graduated like almost 3 years ago.
like a year
And that was
ago.
only like a 1-year program for me. Like,
It was like
Rebecca-
a 4-year program too.
yeah. That's also because you
Hey,
like went
Becca.
right into the program as soon as high school finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Unlike me, who like
Becca's just
dicked
like
around.
trying to flex on us.
All right, yeah, I'm flexing.
Becca,
and we're gonna
how
move
dare you be
on.
successful?
We're gonna go into the questions so I can continue flexing. Okay, we're here. We're back.
This podcast is gonna be just Becca having a crisis for like.
Isn't it every week
the whole-
that?
You know, yeah, that's fair. One of us is always having a crisis. I don't know what it is.
But
Anywho,
if that's not true, though.
this is Faith Inquisitions with Becca and Will.
I forgot we named it.
I named it.
Yes, we did.
Slapped
Don't
my
steal
name.
that credit, Becca.
I
Okay.
gave this segment a tramp stamp, and it is now my tramp stamp. It's the property of Faith.
I love that for you.
You need to get a real tramp stamp now that just says Faith's Inquisition.
No,
Can you
My
imagine?
my tramp stamp will be a turd with angel wings that says "Holy shit."
Faith,
Oh.
that's the most you thing, and yet I would disapprove of it so strongly. I don't
Yeah,
care what you
I-
put on your body, but I'm like, Faith, sometimes people need to tell you no. Sorry, I'm just going to take
Okay.
a quick drink for that one.
What are you drinking tonight, Faith?
The blood of my enemies.
Since
Very Faith answer.
Also-
okay,
Also, Diet Coke.
Very Faith
okay,
answer.
alright.
Yes.
We love
Alright.
some Diet Coke.
Becca, say a number between 1 and 17.
Ooh. Last
We
week
get
it
to
was
pick
like
this
70.
She pulled it back a little bit this time.
11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite holiday and why?
Oh my god.
Will, shut
Will-
up about
Will
your
is
Christmas
quaking.
ass.
For those who don't know, Will is the embodiment of that one scene from Mean Girls where they're doing the Jingle Bell Rock song. That's exactly Will.
Will's just really
Yeah, that is.
gay.
110%. Extremely.
And I love that for him.
I don't think I'm that gay.
I'm gonna go for the classic depressed lesbian, depressed bisexual answer, Halloween. I love Halloween. I mean, I don't really hand out candy, and I don't really do anything on Halloween. I love to get dressed up and all that kind of stuff, but I really like the movies at Halloween, all that kind of stuff. I like carving pumpkins. I like pumpkin flavored things because I'm a white girl. But if you have not had pumpkin bread, like, fuck right off. And I'm gonna say it, I don't like pumpkin pie that much. I would rather have pumpkin scones. I would rather have pumpkin bread. I would rather have pumpkin banana bread. I would rather have many other pumpkin flavored things like a latte. I don't like the pie. I'm not a big fan of pie in the first place. We're really going into it now. But
Yeah.
my favorite thing to do is me and my boyfriend do this together almost every year is we watch Beetlejuice and carve pumpkins. And that's really fun.
Ooh. That's very white girl of you.
Fuck you.
All right, Will, what is your favorite holiday? And should we even ask you this question?
Yeah, you don't even need to ask. So we all know I love Christmas. Christmas is the absolute, except for the snow. Snow's not fun. But the vibe you get from Christmas, fucking fantastic. I love decorating. I love seeing the inside of the house all fucking jazzed up for Christmas. Baking's a big thing at Christmas time, so
I bet you
I
make
love-
pumpkin pie every day.
At Christmas time,
pumpkin?
yeah, every day pumpkin pie for at least 2 weeks. We have so much by the end of Christmas.
I miss you guys.
Aww. Yeah, none of us got to see each other for any of these holidays, but Faith, I think I know the answer to yours. But what's your favorite holiday?
I believe you're going to be really surprised when I say it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Because
She's
I
like-
am...
She's like,
I-
I like Easter because of the resurrection of our Lord and Savior, Daddy Christ.
That is when we can get down and bust it to Jesus Christ's new mixtape. Every year.
I'm ready to be shocked.
No. You are actually quite correct. It is actually Easter, but only for one good reason.
Okay.
Only for one good reason. A couple years ago, actually not even a couple years ago, like a while ago, almost 10 years ago now. Before my brother and before my brother and his wife got married, like before they even thought of the idea of getting married, they had come down for a visit, and my now sister-in-law decided to take cake scraps that we had made for my mom's birthday, which was on the same weekend at that time, and proceeded to turn it into a penis-shaped cake.
A classic.
It was.
So you just remember Easter. The penis cake every year and think of our Lord and Savior Christ being reborn.
Oh, Daddy, yes.
So is that like a tradition you guys do every Easter now? Is there like a penis cake involved?
It's not even really like the fact that that's an Easter related thing. It's just the fact that it happened at Easter that makes it my favorite holiday. That and the fact that it's like right before like spring actually like springs. That you can like see all like the flowers start to bloom, all the trees start to bloom. My allergies want to fucking murder me in the face. Like, it's a good time. It's an honestly good time.
I am such surprised. A nerd. I'm surprised that we all like different holidays.
I would have said Halloween just because I'm really like angsty like that, and I love the aesthetic of Halloween. But Easter,
right. Well, that was kind of a jab at me, but I'm just gonna, wipe that one off the shoulder.
What did you think mine was going to be?
I thought it was going to be Halloween. Cause
I really thought it was going to be Halloween.
And, spooky and a little goth and a little rough around the edges. I mean, everyone's going to call me a little pussy bitch. I don't like scary movies. So don't even come for me because I don't like being scared.
That's okay.
I'm a shitty Halloween lover, and scary things are scary, but I can still appreciate Twitches too, okay? And return to Halloween Town, so y'all can fuck right off. All right, Faith, next question.
All right, Will, say a number between 1 and 37.
Oh, there we go.
My pool got a lot bigger.
Yeah, why didn't I get that many?
It doesn't like you as much.
No, BB, I love you.
I think I'm going to go with 23.
23? Good number.
It's my age.
23. Yeah, that's also my age.
I'm the only 22-year-old here.
Sounds like... Oh, I'm not going to say that, actually. What's the question, though?
Okay. Let me see.
It's like, what's your favorite thing about looking in a mirror? And it fucks you over just like the last one.
What is your favorite feature? No. What is the craziest thing your teachers have ever done? I don't know why that's a question. That's kind of...
are we...
another number.
Let's narrow it down. Is it like, what's the worst thing a teacher has ever done to you? Because I think that's pretty fun.
Yes. 100%. Okay. Or worst thing that your teacher has ever done, not to you or to anyone that you know, or just done in general, I guess.
No, I'm going for what this teacher has done to me, because fuck you.
I gotta be honest, I picked a really bad number. I've never had a teacher do anything overtly terrible to me. Like, I've had a pretty sound,
pretty easygoing.
The only thing that could be considered annoying was in grade 7. I had this teacher who had some sort of problem with her voice. I don't remember what it was. Grade 7 was basically another life.
We don't talk about grade 7.
Except for right now.
Yeah.
So she had some sort of issue with her voice, and so she used to walk around with a speaker on her hip and a headset so her voice could be amplified so we could hear her better. And to get everyone's attention, she would like crank the volume so there'd be a really loud feedback screech.
For some reason, I can just
imagine.
And she would just like
constantly do that.
Chaotic good. I love it.
She could also do the splits, though.
Oh, you got very personal, apparently, with this teacher.
Was your teacher Lil Nas X?
Oh, I wish.
I mean, he just passed his driving test, by the way. I don't know.
I thought he failed it.
Oh, no, he tried it the next day and he passed.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Well, I didn't know
You're
you could...
clearly not following him on
Is that how it works
TikTok.
in America? You can just do it again the next day?
I guess.
In Canada, it's
Follow
like,
his
yeah,
TikTok.
try again next year.
I also think they only have like one driving test, and that's about it.
Oh, yeah. They don't have levels.
Yeah, we have like 3 levels to go through, and I hate every
Wait,
one of them.
you don't have There's no...
There's not like...
They can just get it?
Yeah, it's not like
I think so.
G1, G2, G3. I think
What
it's
the
just
fuck?
like you
If we're
have it or
totally
you don't.
incorrect, somebody please let us know. We're uncultured about the American system.
I'm just uncultured in general because I grew up in fucking Ontario. So,
That's fair.
woo! Okay, for my story, I'm gonna need a little. I'm not gonna say his real name because I think that's disrespectful. I'm not gonna out him.
Is it a teacher that we know?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
This is gonna be
He
fun.
taught English,
Oh,
and
okay.
he had a
Oh,
perm. You know
Can
who
you put
is?
it in the chat?
He had a perm and no eyebrows. Okay.
I never really paid attention
I'm
to the
trying to
English
remember
teacher's
his
eyebrows.
name. I'm totally brain putting. Give me a second. Here, Rebecca. I had to remember his name so my beautiful high school best friends over here could know who I was talking about because we love the tea.
This is some good tea.
For some reason, I keep on thinking of the name. I'm just gonna replace his name with Mr. Pritchard because I had a teacher like in kindergarten whose name was Mr. Pritchard or some shit.
We're throwing Mr. Pritchard underneath the bus
Yeah,
for this guy?
Mr. Pritchard's getting thrown under the bus, but the other guy is not. So I'm gonna call him Mr.
Fuck
Pritchard.
them kids.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear what Mr. Pritchard did.
Yeah.
I need to give an image. So he was kind of like a ginger brunette, I would say, like a gingy brunette. And he had this perm, and he was the kind of guy who wore like pants that were like a little bit too tight. He was kind of like a hip. He wanted to be a hipster, and he wanted to be so cool and with the kids and all that kind of stuff. And you know, I had this friend in class, and we were working on a group project together. So we were chatting, and Mr. Pritchard was walking around listening to everyone. And I mean, I was talking to my friend, and I said something, and he walked by, and he went, "Oh, wow, Rebecca, that's a pretty big word for you. It's a pretty big word for you, isn't it?"
I forgot about this.
You fucking
But what an asshole.
Yeah, and you know what I said? Because I was a ballsy motherfucker, and I can't stand men who talk down to me. I was like, you better go and walk away before I make a comment about your fucking perm, Mr. Pritchard. Walk the fuck away. And he did. He didn't send me to the principal's office. I think he knew he crossed a line, and he was being a fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They know, and when
fucked
you're
up.
like, I looked him in the eyes like a real human being, and I was like, what the fuck away, bro? I swear to goddamn God. I just, he was a prick. And he had no
You know what?
eyebrows, and it wasn't a look for him. For some people, it's a look. For him, with his ginger perm and too tight pants, I didn't like it. And I disrespect you as a
see,
human now.
I can physically picture those khaki ass pants that you used to wear like all the time.
Everyone has one of those in high school, right? That like kind of younger English teacher who thinks he's like really top shit. No, just us? Okay, thanks for the conversation, guys.
You're welcome.
Okay, do you think we have time for one more? Or, Faith, you go first. You go answer. I don't know if you've had any bad experiences with teachers because you're so lovely.
I've had quite a few bad experiences with teachers, actually.
Okay.
But that's because the mental health system up here sucks, and none of the teachers really care enough to actually try paying attention to it. But that's an entirely different story. I won't say the worst thing because, you know what, screw that guy. He doesn't deserve that kind of recognition, and he already knows that I'm already upset with him. So, we're gonna talk about...
We can do fake names. Call him Mr. Pritchard.
Okay, Mr. Pritchard squared. Actually, you know what? I will, because I'm still salty about this, and it's only been, 4 years since this happened? Whatever. Mr. Pritchard squared was a history teacher. He was like a early civilizations almost kind of thing. I don't fucking know. At the very end of this program, this class, right? The overall ISP independent study project was you have to write an essay about history, anything to do with history. It was on in words, on paper, in words that said you can do anything that pertains to history. That makes sense, right?
It's pretty open-ended, but yeah.
Okay, good.
Can I just say I hate when they do that? I'm like, just tell me what you want.
Exactly.
I'm not going to take creative justice in this essay. Tell me what you want so I can get a good mark.
You are going to fucking seethe at this story then.
I've been to university. I'm ready for it. There's my gloating.
So the assignment was you have to write an essay on anything to do with history or whatever, blah blah blah, open-ended, basically what you want to do as long as it pertained to history. So at the beginning, I told him I was going to write an essay on this book, The Art of War. Pretty sure a lot of people have read it. It's pretty,
I think it's pretty popular.
Notable book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I could not get into it at all, and I really wanted to, but I just absolutely could not throughout the entire semester.
This.
Yeah. So I think within the last week of this entire assignment, a whole 16 weeks, I decided to at last minute change my subject without telling my teacher. But he never said that couldn't happen, so fuck that guy. And I decided to do the history of mental illness because it's something I'm extremely passionate about.
Oh, that sounds very interesting.
Yeah, extremely so. I went all the way back to medieval ages. I went back to the ages of eating your own shit because you really you had to.
I love it.
And I had to talk about melancholia, black bile, all the different kind of biles that you had to work through back then, what they perceived mental illness to actually be, and whatnot. I've totally forgotten every little instance of it besides the actual names, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was so proud of this essay. This is the only essay that I've ever written my entire life that I've actually felt good about. Mind you, I stopped caring at the last end of the essay, so I actually started writing in first person, an actual review instead of an actual essay. But regardless, it was top notch. My mom gave it to her professor at the time, and her professor's dude, this is great. What the hell are you talking about? She told me that I should have gotten an 85%. 85%?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Pritchard Squared failed me on it.
What? I hate high school teachers because they're just like that. I got maybe, most of my marks in English class in high school were in the 70s. I was in university and I took English class, but also English-based classes for most of it, essay, courses where you're expected to write essays. I think my lowest mark was an 80-something. Throughout my whole university career. And I'm the fact that I got lower fucking marks from these high school teachers and then I'm writing 13-page essays, so there's lots of space for me to fuck up and I'm doing better.
Yeah.
Fuck the hamburger method. All I gotta say is no motherfucker wants you to write the hamburger method. That is the biggest bullshit. And if nobody knows what the hamburger method is, then you gotta fucking come to Ontario and go into the fucking education system. And they're okay, so you're just gonna do your introduction. That's the top one. And then the meaty bits in the middle, that's all your good information. And then the bottom one is your closing. Nah! That shit's bull. Nobody fucking wants to read that. That shit is so boring. Sometimes my introduction paragraphs in my essays would literally be a page and a half long, and my outro paragraphs would be 3 sentences.
You know what's
no one gives a shit.
Ugh. I think that was the only essay I actually made an effort on.
I wish that you could have had a university or college teacher grade it, because there's nothing better than pouring your heart and soul into an essay and having a teacher, an intellectual human being who you respect, go, I love it. And I had one of those teachers in university, and may I say, I'm sure everyone knows this, when you have a teacher that treats you like a human and talks to you like, a human, an equal, it makes such a difference. I still will never forget this teacher's name in university. It's been like 2 years, and I'm like, I miss going to his classes.
Yeah.
I miss writing essays for him, and I hate writing. I mean, I don't hate writing essays. Sometimes it was fine, but like the essays I wrote for this man, I wrote a 16-page essay on Game of Thrones, and we would stay after hours in class and we just chat. I'm like,
bruh,
I miss that. Why can't all teachers just treat you like a human? Goddamn.
High school teachers have an overinflated ego.
Of course.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
I know there's a lot of high school teachers out there that don't think of their job as just like an everyday thing that they have to do. Like, there's a lot of teachers who have a passion for it, and then they make that known.
There's a lot more that don't.
That.
Oh yeah.
My
like,
brother was in the
teacher.
education system, and he literally was like, I don't want to be a teacher anymore because teachers are mean.
Exactly.
They are high school fucking bullies. Am I right, Gabbie Hanna? Does no one get that? No one got my...
I got your...
I will pretend
to.
Reference.
It's not 13 Reasons Why.
What? It's not? Never mind, I don't remember.
Oh my god! Gabbie Hanna. Okay, wait. We're gonna move on in a second, but Gabbie Hanna is a YouTuber from
Oh yeah,
Vine.
okay, no, I know who you're talking about.
And
Okay,
she
no, I
was
don't
on
know
a
why I
podcast
confused
one time.
her.
She goes, these are high school fucking bullies.
I know who you're talking
She's
about now.
insane
I'm sorry.
Right now. She's okay. Really?
Okay, wait. What's happening with her though?
Okay, you know
Like,
what?
I haven't heard
Let's
much
change
from her.
segments. We're gonna go. We're gonna have a quick 2-second break. We're done our little celebration. Everyone, happy birthday, Faith. If you want to say happy birthday to Faith, the best way to do it is to give us a great rating if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music. 5 stars, and even review it. That would be awesome. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment.
I will cry.
And also, you can give her your happy birthday wishes in the comments or on Twitter at The Empty Podcast. Or even, I mean, no one will, but you can TikTok us. Happy birthday, Faith. At The Empty Podcast on TikTok. Okay, now let's get into the tea.
I love you.
Okay. I'm getting rearranged for this one. Gabbie Hanna is fucking insane. If you
I know
do
she's
not
insane.
If you don't follow her on social media, honestly you should. I don't she's so crazy. And so it's funny, I hate to drag Trisha Paytas back into it, but they had this big beef where Trisha Paytas used to date this guy named Jason Nash, who's part of the Vlog Squad. This like 50-year-old man. And apparently, well, Gabbie Hanna admits it, without knowing the truth, Gabbie told Jason that, like, Trisha Paytas had herpes or genital or, like, something like that, right? This STD. 1, not your relationship. 2, how do you know if she has an STD? 3, it wasn't fucking true. So they have beef. They always have had beef. Trisha Paytas is just like, Gabbie Hanna, I just don't like you. And I mean, I get it. And Gabbie gets a lot of hate online. So recently, Gabbie invited Trisha on her podcast, and they chatted and, like, you know, tried to get on good terms because Trisha didn't want any hate. And then Gabbie's like, she's trying to convince Trisha Paytas that Trisha invited her to her Thanksgiving, when Trisha's like, no, I didn't. And then Gabbie starts going insane and all this shit online. I don't know. I would look, if you're really interested in that, look into it. But there's drama, nonetheless. But my favorite part is she's been posting these videos of her, like, screaming in the mirror and all this shit. I saw the most hilarious TikTok of her Instagram story. And it's like, to the point, you know, on Instagram on the top where it's like little almost see-through bars and it tells you how many posts they have. She literally looked like fucking 50 things on her Instagram story, and they're all I'm laughing because, like, everyone's like, For anyone thinking that I'm having a manic episode, I'm not. I have ADHD. And then the next one's all about, so this is what living with ADHD is like. Oh, and then the next one's, cooking with ADHD, this is the best thing I can do. It's just like, I watch it, I'm like, are you trying to convince us you have ADHD in these 50 different frames, or are you trying to convince yourself? Because it really does seem like she's manic. She's scary, I'll be honest, and I'm not someone who like judges, but she just gives me bad vibes, man. Like, it is kind of insane. Let me see if I can
The name's familiar.
Find it.
Was she on Vine?
find it. She is from Vine, yeah. Let me see. I'm such a mean Googler.
Googler.
I'm like, Gabbie Hanna 2021 crazy. Oh, I can't believe we missed out on so many good ones of her being a psycho. We should have said that Gabbie Hanna was gonna get crazy.
Oh,
we should have.
We should have gone, it's Gabbie Hanna. Let me see if I can get her Instagram up. But, Will, speaking of TikTok and Vine, I need you to go off, sis. I need you to go off and tell me. Will has been holding this in for like a week now. We forgot to talk about it when we recorded last week. He's back, baby. He's back on MILF Talk.
Okay, yeah. So like the post that got me I explained the first post,
Horny.
right? Not horny from me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mistake that. I've explained the first post that I ever saw in MILF Talk, right?
I think so,
The old lady dropping into the pool in her skimpy black dress.
Yes.
I still can't find that one. That makes me sad. But now I'm getting them where they're getting their makeup done and they're showing their whole makeup process for these photo shoots that they're doing now. But now I'm also getting like gay dad TikTok, but not even like ooh, daddy, but like actually literally like just dads, like these 60-year-old guys being like, "Yep, I'm gay. I've been gay for a long time." I don't know why.
Maybe they're thinking you need a gay daddy in your life.
If it's a sugar daddy, I'll take it.
Okay, would you actually take a sugar daddy? Because I'm on sugar daddy TikTok, apparently.
Are you? Send it my way. I would definitely take a sugar daddy.
Yeah? I
could lie for money.
I'm like, I don't like to talk to people. Why would you want to go out and like have dinner with someone?
It's completely on your terms. You don't actually have to like go out with dinner. You actually, I believe at the beginning of every like legal, quote unquote legal like sugar daddy, sugar baby kind of business, you actually have to like make like a legally binding contract that states everything, like every single like little boundary between you and that person. So you can actually have it in the contract, be like, I don't want to fucking see you, and they'll be like, all right, sign here.
I'll just be mean to someone for millions of dollars. I'll be like,
straight up,
fuck off,
bitch.
And then you can pay me, and that'd be pretty fun.
There are actually people like that. They're
But then I'm like,
that's an actual kink people have.
I know.
Like, find you a man who gets off by giving you money.
All right.
Okay.
I
would like to abuse the patriarchy, please.
Wouldn't we all?
Be nice.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting back on I've been getting back on MILF TikTok. I'm seeing the makeup secrets. You know, gotta hide those wrinkles. Gotta smoothen the skin. So maybe if we ever meet up, I can try some of these tricks on. I say like if we ever meet up, like we live in different countries.
I mean,
but you know it's COVID season.
But we do have good news for any of Ontario's little whores. I'm sorry. Apparently we're all
any of Ontario's
to have,
little whores are out there.
Yeah, for any of our listeners who are from Canada, you're gonna listen in a couple of weeks and see how either successful or fucked up our system is. Because Mr. Dougie Ford, our baby boy, he says we're all going to have our vaccines by May 24. Right now, it is May 2nd. So let's see.
He says 18 and up will be eligible from May 24.
Yes, which we're all geeters. So, but yeah. So I found a couple of photos on her Instagram that I think, back to Gabbie Hanna. She's giving me something in the eyes, okay? So if everyone can just click the link below. I'm not going to post it on the screen because it's a little...
racy?
They're a little racy, yeah. So if you guys are wondering what we're looking at, it's on her Instagram. It was posted on April 30th. But if you just go to the second photo, it's a selection of 5 photos. Second photo, I acknowledge the fact that yes, she's naked and holding up a pair of denim shorts to cover her hoo-ha and vajoingas.
Vajoingas.
I was gonna say her bits, but
her big mommy milkers.
But just something is up with those eyes. Please tell me you don't get vibes from them.
I get weirder vibes from the 5th picture's eyes.
Okay, that was the next picture. That was the next one I had to talk about. So if anyone's on, maybe they're listening on Apple Music so they can multitask, or Spotify, and they're on Instagram right now, April 30th, 5th photo, something's going on in those eyes that I don't like. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I like the comments on it. Like, people are saying it looks bad because she's talking about her new haircut. Someone said, I'm scared, and someone else said, okay, girly, we get it. I feel like people are kind of getting fed up with her.
I think
people
so
are
as well.
tired of shit.
I also like this comment that just says, you can buy bras from Tesco.
Oh,
short and to the point, and I can only respect it. Now, I'm going to post this video in the comments. This is the one I was talking about. We're going to take like a 2-second moment to watch it because we have to. But please, it's in the description of this video. It is, or you can Google it after. It's on YouTube. It's entitled Gabbie Hanna, Self-Proclaimed Poster Child for ADHD. So take a 2-second break. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. That's not the actual one I saw on TikTok. I'm going to try to send that one to you guys later because that one's really funny. But it gives you a good idea. I feel like she's just trying so hard. I know many people. I work with someone who has ADHD badly. It seems like you're trying hard there, sis.
Just a little too hard.
Yeah.
It feels like a lot, right?
I mean, from my perspective, as someone who's like tried so hard to figure out like what their problem is, I can understand why she's trying to like talk about it, but it feels like she's trying to talk to herself, like make sure that she can like instill it in her brain that she's ADHD. I'm not sure if it's like self-proclaimed. I don't know if she self-diagnosed herself or if it's actually a diagnosis that she's received from a trained professional, but it seems like she read it on the internet for like 5 seconds. It was like, oh my god, this is me.
Yeah,
also,
I get
like,
you.
button your shirt, bitch.
Oh my god. I'm so insecure about my body and my boobs. Don't look at my boobs, but also I'm gonna post all these naked photos of me with my boobs out. Pick one. If you're gonna be confident about your titties, be confident, sis. I love it. But don't be like, don't look at them.
Don't look at my
these
titties.
little guys. Don't look at them.
Especially when the one where she's obviously naked and holding up the jean shorts. It's like, honey, come on. You're not fooling anybody.
Yeah.
So, we're not loving it, Gabbie. But
sorry, Gabs.
You know who else we're not loving is Jeffree Star. And we're gonna hear about that right after this. Will, you cue the music.
Well, I don't have a cue the music. I have a Jeffree Star.
But you said you were going through a music thing, and I wanted to talk about that.
Oh, my music thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. my music thing right now is I've been listening to some songs, and my big thing right now is how guitars sound and how they're played, and just think like how you can make them sound different ways and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I've been listening to what I think is more technical guitar stuff.
Interesting.
Like, not actually techie, but the actual performance of it is harder. Like, the technique is different. Anyways, I'm describing in such a weird way. It's
go ahead.
All right.
But basically, it sounds better than the other stuff I normally listen to, and it's all J-rock. Like, that's what it is. I'll just come clean and out myself. It's all. Is
that like the closest thing I've ever heard you say K-pop? Because, like, dude, my boner just like erupted.
Faith was like, sorry, K-pop.
J-rock.
J is right before K. Did you know that? Did you mean the K one?
I think you meant K.
Did you mean like the agyo, or did you mean like the ooh kawaii kind of like?
I'm gonna say it's neither of those. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Because I butchered both of those really bad.
But yeah, just the way they play the guitar in some of those songs just sounds so much better than anything I'm listening to right now, that I will just go and listen to these same 3 songs over and over and over again, because I like how it sounds so much better than any of the other shit I'm listening to right now. And it really fucking sucks, because not that it's bad,
but you feel self-conscious about it.
Not even that I feel like self-conscious about it. It just feels like I try to listen to all these other songs that I really, really liked. It's just not the same.
So, if you're feeling self-conscious about music, I have, apparently this is a mini Reba Reviews, aka a Judge Me session. I've been listening to Jason Derulo.
Oh my god.
Becca, no!
Alright, guys, that's the end of the podcast. Bye.
Look. He put out this new song.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Becca, you were kicked from the podcast. Reba Reviews have been cancelled.
No! Okay, no.
Becca, I listened to Jason Derulo when I was in, like, grade 6.
I know, he put out this song called Let Me Take You Dancing. And you know how I've been complaining? Okay, I get it. I'm gonna go play Fortnite after this. You don't have to judge me.
Is it weird that I'm hugging my mic because I feel bad for making fun of you?
No, it's fine. I judge me for this because I don't want to listen to Jason Derulo, but it's a beep boop bop. It's a bop. And it's just like, I've been looking for a summer song that like pumps me up and it's like,
yeet.
And it's got me. Okay?
I sent you so much K-pop, and you chose Jason Derulo. That's like the exact
I even listened to the K-pop songs, in my defense. But Jason Derulo got me. Now, it is on a weird... Let me redo some of the artists on this playlist, because it is... There's not a lot of songs on it. But... this can tell you just where my headspace is at, which is everywhere. The playlist I've entitled Summer 2021. There's Shoes Too Tight by Liam Kazar, which probably no one knows. We got Doja Cat. We got Olivia Rodrigo. We got Jose Gonzalez. We got Cadmium and Grant Dawson. We got Jason Derulo. We got TLC. We got Natasha Benningfield, which does Unwritten.
She's still the same?
Face. No, I'm listening to old music as well. We got Mary J. Blige. We got Britney Spears. We got Missy Elliott. We got Fergie. We got Spice Girls. And then Jason Derulo's just there. And I know it's not good. But it hits. I'm sorry I'm getting beaten.
I think
Is this
Because
an
it's
intervention?
you. Because it's you, I forgive you.
You think it's hitting, Becca, but I think you're just a little desperate for music right now. And you're
Bro!
like Jason Derulo.
I can't believe you just called me desperate.
Bruh!
You just fucking... Okay, Jason Derulo slapped. You just fucking kickboxed me. You just went... sorry, Becca. I just think you're a little fucking desperate. You My God. All right. Fuck this shit. I like the Jason Derulo song, and I am officially level 42 on Fortnite, and I am proud.
Okay, well, just...
Let's talk about Jeffree Star. What a segue, am I right?
Oh my god, it's like we weren't just talking about not Jason Derulo.
Okay.
Anyways, first of all...
We're just gonna pretend like I'm not sad, okay?
We're going to
Tell me
pretend
about
that you're
Jeffree
listening
Star.
to literally anyone else besides Jason Derulo and
Yes.
playing anything else but Fortnite.
What if I was listening to Jeffree Star's old music?
You know what, how about
I've
to
never
even it
heard
out?
his old music.
How about if I
Oh.
even it out? Because now that I listen to K-pop, Will listens to J-Rock. How about I show you some like C-Rap?
C-Rock.
Pop?
Yeah, okay, send me that.
I don't have any, I'm sorry.
I need to say something real quickly. Jeffree Star's haircut, where it's
the
just
pink
like a
buzz
buzz cut. Yeah, fucking. I'm sorry, disgusting.
Disgusting.
Why? It's so. I have to say, this picture of them in the hospital, he looks so trashy because of that haircut.
I know. Okay, so
Like
Jeffree
a
Star
freshly
got in
shaved
a car
basketball?
accident, just for anyone who doesn't know.
Oh yeah, he crashed his Rolls Royce. He was driving down the road Friday, April 18th, I think.
Oh, he's got receipts.
Yeah, I was in the car.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah, you were with Jeffree. I know, that is a hilarious... I mean, I feel bad, but it is a pretty funny photo of just neon pink buzz cut.
Yeah. So yeah, Jeffree Star was driving down the road at 8:30 in the morning. I didn't read anywhere that he was impaired on the marijuana, but
The
it
devil's
could have been
lettuce?
possible. But he hit some black ice, and he then
In LA?
hit some slush, I think. Yeah. Or
Oh, wait, no.
Fuck, where is he? He's in somewhere else.
Wyoming.
yeah, I know what you're
Casper,
talking about.
Wyoming.
Casper, Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
But did we just say that at the exact same time?
Yes,
Romantic.
I did.
Wow.
Are we gonna kiss?
Yeah. So he flipped the car 3 times. He said, you know, this isn't as fun just slipping on the black ice. Let's go for a tumble a little bit.
Let's go for a tumble.
Like it was a choice they actively made.
Yeah, you just gotta rock the world sometimes. And a little 3 is
And I
usually
oop.
enough. 3 is a fair number that usually really makes you value your life a little bit more. So
No.
yeah, he's got to
Of
wear
course
this
it was
back
in his
brace
Rolls
now.
Royce.
Yes, it was in his Rolls Royce, and he's like, "Thank Christ, Rolls Royce, we're built well, and they're the only reason I'm alive right now." And so it's almost like they planned it so he could talk up Rolls Royce.
Now,
That's the
Rolls
conspiracy
Royce is
theory.
the only reason why I'm alive. Not like I had like the doctors and the money to pay the doctors to fix me.
Oh my god, don't even get started about the money needed to fix them. He's got to
All
wear
right.
that back brace for a couple months, and apparently that's the worst thing in the world.
speaking about the back brace, I don't know if anyone else has heard, but there's some conspiracies about this car crash, and people are thinking that he faked it.
They faked it?
Yeah, people are like, oh, he faked the car crash. Now, the day after he was in the hospital, he was like Instagram living it and on Snapchat and like Snapchatting the room with apparently his broken back and all this stuff, and he's not wearing his brace and he's standing and everyone's like, your back is broken, but you're standing. So, I mean, I get where they're coming from.
The real question was, Why isn't Shane Dawson in the car with them?
Oh.
Maybe he flew out the windshield. Who knows?
Are we hating on Shane Dawson again?
Are we back? I mean, I think that apparently Shane Dawson is trying to claw his way back.
He always
now,
does.
really quickly, before we move on, I will say, I don't think he faked the car crash, but there's a lot of, like, flack on the internet, like, oh, you wouldn't be able to stand after breaking your back and all that kind of stuff. Like,
it really depends.
Yeah, I'm like, are you a doctor? Are you a medical physician?
Did you get your doctorate from Google? Because if so, wow.
If so, cheers to you.
Fix COVID.
You know what? Jeffree Star, he's still canceled, obviously, but, like, it's a car crash.
It obviously
happens.
tragic. It's regardless of whether or not it was faked, car crashes suck no matter what.
Mm-hmm. And they hurt. And the thing is, like, even the smallest car crash, I've been in, like, I mean, they're just fender benders. Like, they're not a big deal. Like, I got rear-ended pretty badly, and then someone turned left into my boyfriend's car.
Oh, yeah.
When we were driving through an intersection. Now, we were not injured in either, but
thank God.
Just the whiplash and, like, when you get hit by a car, if you are in the passenger seat and you're tall, your knees slam into the fucking, like, little plastic spot in front of you that holds all the goodies in it. My knee hurt. My knee, I was like, ouchies. I can't even imagine getting in a serious accident. That shit sucks. And you don't know about it until you've been in an accident.
Exactly. Like, when you get into a car accident, like, I've been in one myself where it was kind of my fault. I shouldn't have been speeding around through like a left turn. I shouldn't have been doing that.
Speeding?
Oh my God.
Never guess.
It's not like I've almost broken federal rules before, but, you know, for legal reasons, that's a joke. Like, I've accidentally curved my car. I got my car stuck in a ditch once, like, a couple years ago. It was, of course, like a weekend when my phone was dead. So I had to try pushing my car out of the ditch by myself. It sucked.
Oh, God.
It absolutely sucked. It's the middle of winter. It's, like,
of course,
god-awful cold. I'm not wearing a sweater because I'm fucking dumb. And I'm by myself. It sucked. Like, I didn't feel any pain until, like, the next day. But I had really busted up my shoulder. I had busted up my neck. Luckily, my airbags didn't pop off, which is, I guess, fine with me.
Can you, can you say that again with a sis at the end? Pop off, sis?
My airbags didn't pop off, sis. So,
thank you.
Like, but, like, you get it. Like, it sucks to get into an accident. No matter what kind of accident it is, it sucks. You hurt after a good while. If you broke your back, depending on where you broke it can be debilitating.
I don't even want to think about that.
Exactly. Just the idea of your back just, like just snapping.
Okay,
like, okay, bye.
We don't need noise effects. That's all right.
Take a shot, Becca.
Oh,
like,
yep,
you
there
get
we go.
You get it. Like, it sucks.
So,
but
it sucks.
If this weird ass conspiracy that Jeffree Star did fake an accident like this severely and is faking his injuries, that is a whole new level of fucked up.
Yeah, okay.
Completely.
We can hate Jeffree Star all we want, but people still get hurt sometimes. Bad people can get in car accidents and get hurt. And as a human, you should feel empathy for them regardless. Like, I feel bad. Yeah, but that sucks. That was probably really scary.
People who get hurt shouldn't also try to monetize themselves after getting themselves into an accident.
No, I would not say that maybe going on Snapchat and going, hey guys, just got in a car accident. And with my fresh new cut. Who's ready for COVID? All I'm saying. But regardless, Jeffree Star put on a mask. Yeah. Thank you all for listening. That was this week's episode of The Empty. Hopefully we're going to have another episode out next week.
We will make absolutely no promises.
As long as Faith can figure out her audio. I need everyone to, one, wish Faith a happy birthday, but also pray. Pray for her that she figures out the audio thing.
If you pray for me, I will physically burn. I will burn.
She'll burn. So maybe you need to burn it on a CD and send it to me. JK. But thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed the episode this week. We had a lot of tea, but we also had some getting to know you.
It was fun.
And it was fun. So, I mean, if you enjoyed it, let us know below in the comments or tweet us on Twitter. We do love hearing back from you guys and what you think. You can follow us at The Empty Podcast on Twitter and TikTok. And then obviously on YouTube. And we are also available for anyone listening on YouTube, on Spotify, Apple Music, Tap Tapes, all the good ones. So make sure to give us a listen. The good shit. Hell yeah.
The good shit.
I am one of your 3 hosts, probably the worst one.
Becca, no.
My name's Rebecca Marlene, or Beep Boop Bex.
I'm 2 of your podcast hosts. I am
Counting.
the best one. I'm
okay.
Will, or Will, if you'd like to call me that.
You did that last week.
Are you really gonna shit on me for saying the same thing last week as I say? But every fucking week you say the same thing. I'm Becca.
Are you kidding me? You go. You don't say Beep Boop Bex enough. Fuck you.
You said it once. You didn't say it. You have to keep consistent, Becca.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it anymore, Mr. Will. I'm Will. My name is a piece of shit, and then that's Faith.
I am your last of the 3 hosts. I am the walking disaster, Faith. Nice to talk to you guys. Bye.
And everyone, make sure, especially this week, stay empty.